Bonjour, bonjour, bienvenue dans ce nouvel épisode de Piliers de la Terre. On va essayer de finir le chapitre 9 et au moins le 10, si possible, ça serait pas mal. Alors, continuez. Bonjour à toutes les personnes qui seraient en direct et ceux qui seront peut-être en replay, bienvenue à vous. Alors, apprendre plus sur le livre pour Ali. Je n'étais pas déjà allé là, moi. Elle se développe, c'est bien qu'elle se développe. Donc là c'est route vers le pont. Vers le moulin. Route du nord, la maison d'Aliana. Ça, moi je voulais aller au moulin. Je me souviens pas que ça a sauvegardé, il me semble que ça a sauvegardé autre part.
Maybe one day we could build a mill that will do a fulling motion. Hey, that's not a bad idea. But then the fullers would be out of a job. But they were complaining about their hands, and there is probably other work for them. And Ali and Martha could sell even more cloth and save money on the fulling. I won't do it today, but hell, I have to try to build a fulling mill.
Ok. Donc ça c'est bon. Est-ce qu'on peut rentrer? Ah ben, on peut rentrer dedans.
I will build a fulling mill. Not just yet, but soon. I will build a fulling mill.
Ah oui.
Not just yet, but soon.
Donc ça on a vu. Ça c'est quoi ça? Quelqu'un a gravé quelque chose sur cette poutre. Ça a presque disparu. Impossible à lire. Il y a le vent qui fait du boucan.
I will build a fulling
Ouais,
mill.
ça change rien.
Not
Si
just
je prends
yet,
ça, de toute façon,
but soon.
ça dit la même chose.
Do you mind?
Oi, my ants!
I just took a few. They aren't all your ants.
Ok, qu'est-ce que tu en fais les fourmis? S'il te donne ça, c'est pourquoi faire?
I'll keep them for now.
Logiquement, s'il donne ça, c'est pour que ça sert à quelque chose. Et hop, il est déjà dehors, lui.
Everything all right, Jonathan?
Alors qu'il était à l'intérieur. Non, il a pleuré.
Philip and Tom won't mind if we take a break. Sometimes people say one thing and mean another thing. Either he's stopped listening or he's thinking about it.
Donc ça on a regardé, ça on a vu. Ah, nid de guêpe.
I better not get too close.
Nid de guêpe, oui. Ouais, la gueule si Alfred était là, on lance sur la truc, mais...
I need to do better than that.
Ouais, mais t'avais la vitesse.
The ants would lose. I've seen it happen. Ah, missed.
C'est pas évident. La vitesse où il fait son truc là.
Damn it.
Nul à chier. C'est même pas la peine, tellement ça va vite. Attends, une dernière fois. Là il dit rien, pourtant il me semble que j'ai réussi. Bon, là ça dit rien. Où ils sont?
I don't see the Bible. Even if I could find it, I doubt it would still be legible. Hey. I hope you appreciate that I look out for you.
I ate a beetle.
Don't tell Philip, all right? It's our secret. Brother Paul.
And that is little Jack. You see, he never paid the bridge toll when he came here. Sometimes you must show clemency and let those in need pass into our town without asking for coin.
I'll remember your words, Brother Paul.
Better not. One is too old for the book, and the other is too young.
D'accord. Les mains, ça... Je vois pas trop... Il n'y a pas grand chose à faire là. Là, le moulin, retourner en ville. Et là on peut pas y aller. À moins de... la carrière. Ah oui, sa mère, vous pouvez pas le voir, il me semble aussi.
Ah, there you are, Cub. I wanted to talk to you.
What is it?
I'm afraid there's a lot of trouble ahead of us. From what I heard from Tom, they're trying to shut down the construction.
They?
The Earl of Shiring. Tom is under a lot of stress. If it weren't for him, it would already be over.
Why are you telling me this? Did he say something about me?
No. But I know that he just can't stand to see you and Alfred arguing.
Just don't see why Alfred gets to do everything he wants.
Alfred is a master builder. You are an apprentice. There are rules. They may not be my rules, but they are yours, if you want to become a master builder.
Maybe.
Don't be angry, Cub.
I'm not.
Ok. Carrière, Jonathan et sculpture.
No, these are my ants.
D'accord.
As much as I'd like to, I did promise Tom I'd only do my own carvings in the evenings.
D'accord.
Hey, little brother. The Fullers down in Kingsbridge are having trouble with their hands.
I'm not surprised. I could only do it for a few days, even though Ali ain't paid well. Here, take this.
D'accord.
Ouch! Stinging nettle.
Yes, and you need to crush it with a pestle and mortar, and then make a balm from it. Cuthbert had a mortar, I think. The Fuller's hands will improve for a while. But only for a while. If they want to stop their hands from suffering, they need to stop fulling.
Maybe you're right. Thank you. That is something I would rather not discuss with my mother.
Ok.
I should probably continue working.
Probably. Don't look so sad, Cub. We'll talk in the evening.
On retourne voir les fouleuses. Il n'y a pas de machine pilon là. Est-ce qu'il y en aurait eu un au moulin? Rivière, non, ça n'est rien. Jamais il sort de là alors qu'on devrait venir de par là. Quitter le moulin. Là on peut rien y faire.
They have problems with their hands and feet. Maybe I can find a way to help them.
Ben oui.
My mother gave me a herb. If you make a balm from it, you can use that balm to soothe the pain in your hands.
Is that so? Then go ahead and make yourself useful. Make a balm.
Ok. Et donc il faut aller... Monastère, Culbert, ou je sais pas quoi là. Les fourmis, je sais pas pourquoi je les ai pris, mais je sais pas quoi leur servir. Cuisine peut-être.
Hello, Milius.
Jack, and Jonathan. This is not the best of times.
Brother Cuthbert could have been a little more careful in storing the apples down here.
I'm sure it's fine, Brother Andrew.
I am not so sure. Even the salt is damp.
Cuthbert knew what he was doing.
What is Brother Andrew up to?
We will get a new cellar soon. Andrew is preparing everything. Maybe they should get a new kitchener as well.
Why?
If what Cuthbert did was not good enough, then what I can do can't be much better. Cuthbert knew so much more than I did.
1, 2.
Now, let's see. Here we go. Yes. Just a little more. Good. And now, what? Milius?
Yes?
Do you know how to make a balm?
Indeed. All it takes is some hot fat and beeswax.
Ah, thank you.
You know, you really wouldn't make a bad monk, Jack.
What, me? I think that would be a problem.
Why? You can read, you know about herbs, and you are good company.
Is this supposed to be wine?
What?
Here, in the corner.
No, it's vinegar.
It's vinegar. That shouldn't be here. What was Cuthbert thinking?
Oh, Lord. Give me the strength to endure this without chasing Brother Andrew from my kitchen.
I don't think I would make a good monk.
Why not? Philip thinks so too. He told me.
Never mind why. I don't need to be a monk to come around and talk to you, right?
That is true.
And I think I should get back to work soon. Thank you for your help.
Bon, allons lui donner une baume et se remettre au boulot après. Ah, les fourmis pour peut-être pour Alfred.
Try this.
Whenever did you find the time to make a balm, handsome Jack? Don't you have work to do?
Who would I be if I could just pass by ladies in need?
Does that mean you'll join us and do some filling?
I have my own work to do, so that won't work, I'm afraid.
Oh, of course. Suddenly you've got work to do. But I dare say, that balm works. My hands feel much better. Thank you.
You're welcome, ladies.
Ok.
I'm done for now. I just can't stand looking at it anymore.
Et je crois que tu disais que tu devais te mettre au travail.
I would like to continue working on this.
Ça j'ai regardé.
Hey up there!
Hey down there!
Everything all right up there?
Here, Jack. Now piss off.
Maintenant, casse-toi.
Watch your language, Jack.
C'est toi qui me
Hey,
dégage.
what did I do?
Alfred ne comprend pas. Ces murs ne peuvent soutenir qu'un plafond en bois. Ils n'ont pas été conçus pour soutenir de la pierre. Ouais. Ah, un nid de guêpe. Donc il y a un nid de guêpe là.
I need to do better than that.
Ouais, mais t'as vu la vitesse où tu vas là? Ah merde, pas le temps.
Missed.
Ah, c'est chaud hein, si je dois viser là-dessus. Non.
Damn
Je
it.
suis trop nul. Oui, je vois pas ce que je dois faire là maintenant. Parce qu'Alfred, il est pas là, Alfred. Tiens, il y a encore un nid de guêpe là.
Get up! The mortar won't mix itself.
What's the problem?
The mortar won't complain if it has to wait until I'm done with me break. I'm taking me well-deserved break. Well deserved? You deserve a good kicking, you lazy drunk. Better a drunk than a bearded bastard. Come on then, kick me. Show me what you got.
Please, this is leading nowhere. Think for a moment what other people would do.
What? Who?
Tom Builder.
Now, he's a hard worker, isn't he? True, he's a hard worker, that he is. But also the man knows how to take a break. And he knows when to give others room for a break. This is not your break. You've been taking a shit for half a day and used up yours. Now don't you start and ruin mine too.
Oh, wow. Look at them go.
When I take a break, you take one too. Has your wife been cooking again, eh? Go! Dare you! Go! Drink yourself to death!
Alfred Builder.
Oh, he's a good example. He's a master builder now. But he likes his beard, doesn't he? Oh, yes, he does. Always. You know, maybe I should be. Me too.
You have got to be.
Well then, back to work. No, I'm not. Alfred Builder would know when his break is up. Alfred Builder would know when to shut.
I doubt he would. Ah, Jack Jackson.
Who's that? Never heard that name.
That's me.
I thought you were Jack Builder.
Well,
I don't know what to make of you, to be honest. Shouldn't you be working? You're just running about everywhere. You never get anything done. At least don't keep us from working.
oh, forget it. Oh, the prior.
Oh, yes. Prior Philip's not running around drunk now, is he?
No, he's not. And I'm not either. I'm sitting.
And there's my problem right there. Get up and push, Philip would.
No, he wouldn't. A break is like a Sunday. It's a sin to work on.
Well, that's true.
But...
Ouais, ça commence à me gaver leur truc là.
Well, the mortar won't, but I will.
Oh, yes? Did I complain when you disappeared for the better part of the morning?
That's none of your business.
Hello, Cuthbert. I hope you're happy wherever you are.
What do you mean, wherever he is? He's lying right there. I made sure his weight...
Philip thinks...
No. That's why I want to make sure. I hope you will remember.
Don't worry. And thank you for looking after Cuthbert.
Now get to work!
No.
Il y a encore un nid de guêpe.
You must be joking. Come on!
You drunk bastard! You pushy fat oaf!
Don't be distracted by what is going on outside.
No surprise,
Get or the mortar won't mix itself.
The two have been quarreling the whole morning. I wonder what their problem is.
The mortar won't complain. It has to wait until I'm done with my break.
What are you doing in the scriptorium?
I wanted to have a look at your books.
Is that so?
No.
Everyone, listen up. Is the work of a scribe not to copy text and scripture?
It is, Sir Prior Remigius.
Yes, Sir Prior Remigius.
Yes, Sir Prior Remigius.
And is it not the task of illuminators to illuminate these texts with pictures and colour?
It is, Sir Prior Remigius.
Yes, Sir Prior Remigius.
Yes, Sir Prior Remigius.
And what do you think is the work of Jack, the apprentice of Tom Builder?
Build?
Working on the construction site.
Carving statues and ornaments.
Building things.
I'm not exactly sure what it is either. But it is not distracting our scribes and illuminators. I do not know what Prior Philip sees in you, Jack.
No.
T'as fini?
Go back to your...
Ah, je peux rien faire.
Shut up! You!
And you! Don't...
No,
Sir
Prior
Remigius.
Remigius.
I'm not joking.
I think I know who might be a shining inspiration for both of you. The Earl of Shiring.
Which one?
Earl Bartholomew or the fat one, the new one?
Percy Hamley! You don't know the name of...
He's not. I'm from Earl's Cut.
But he's dead now. You should know the name.
What?
Percy Ham...
You know what?
What?
For spite!
You know what? I refuse...
Bon, ils sont
You
pas
would
d'accord. Ok, on
already...
a compris. Moi, je vais suivre tous les noms. Ouais.
What about King Stephen?
Now, That is a man who sits up.
How would you?
He's got a...
He's the...
And he's sitting on it.
Oh, like you?
Yeah, like me on me well... Or you on your...
I was not...
I heard you, fat.
You think I want to shit for half a...
Ouais, je crois qu'on a essayé tout le monde, hein. Ah non.
The sub-prior.
Oh, don't get me started. He is a hard-working man.
He is. And don't you doubt...
What?
That he is a hard worker.
Who?
Sub-prior Remigius, you fool!
What?
Ah, peut-être là, j'en profiter pour aller voir si le bouquin.
How dare you? Shouting in the cemetery like heathens!
But we...
Silence! Do you have any idea how hard the work, how much devotion and...
We didn't!
Silence! I will think of a way to make...
I think they'll be busy for a...
We place our trust in you. We take you in. And...
There are many I've not read. Most of them, actually. No. It's not here. Maybe the monks know where I can find the book. No. It's not here. Maybe the monks know where I can find the book. I'm looking for a book by Ovid.
Oh, we saw some in Shiring and in Winchester.
There are also a few copies in Salisbury, I believe. Which ones are you looking for?
The Amores?
Have you heard of that? That was one of the copies in Winchester, I think. Did you read it?
Me? I don't remember.
He did.
Just a page or two.
Sounds like the right book, and Winchester's not far. I should tell Ali what I found out. What is it that you're working on?
I'm copying pages of the book Prior Philip wrote. We finished the original last year.
I didn't know he wrote a book.
Not many know of it. The content is...
He's critical of the church and bishops. After his experience with Bishop Waleran, he studied about what he calls Judicia Cleri.
Judicia Cleri? The judgments of the clergy?
Yes. In the past, there were many cruel tests that were made to discover whether a man was guilty or not. The Lord was to judge them. These ordeals were called Judicium Dei, the judgment of God. Some had to hold burning iron in their bare hands. Others were drowned. Some were burned on the pyre. And if they were innocent, God would save them.
There would be no martyrs if that were true. Even Adolphus would have been saved.
Yes. God works in mysterious ways. The prior wants these horrible ordeals to become a thing of the past, for cruelty only leads to more cruelty.
But I heard of miracles. Saints that survived burnings.
True. However, Prior Philip believes these were not judgments of God, but judgments of the clergy.
Judicia Cleri?
Yes! Stories and fake ordeals to redeem friends and allies of the clergy.
Fake miracles? By the church? Ooh, that sounds like Philip is asking for trouble. Whoever is accused of fakery and heresy will not be likely to respond well to that.
But we believe Philip is right.
This is the second millennium. We must finally learn from past mistakes.
If only I had more time to read. What is it that you're working on?
I'm copying pages.
I didn't know he wrote a...
Not
after his...
Eudichiac, the...
Yeah. In the park, the leaves are and the birds how but
fake. Whoa, that's whoever is it.
But we believe this is this.
A été copié. Ah oui, c'est vrai, c'est un mot critique. Hein. Mais intéressant. Bon, ça c'est fait. Là, on a regardé. Lui, on a parlé. Lui aussi.
What are you working on?
Go away. I have to focus.
Hey, can I read what you're working on?
No. Remigius will get angry if I don't finish this.
Ok. D'ici à 14 heures, paraît terminé, encore quelques années. L'automne sera connu dans toute la...
Friar Philip is too forgiving. The sub-prior has to handle everything he neglects. Everything. As sub-prior, I have even more responsibilities than the prior himself. And more worries.
If your brother Alfred won't apologize, then we have to make him. What do you think?
What did he write? Tell me.
Que t'étais un cochon.
What? What did he write?
Alfred can't read.
Just your name, you pig.
He wrote that you are a pig, Alfred.
What did you do that for? What are you doing?
I want you to take back what you said about Aliena.
So what if I would fuck her? What's it to you?
Mind your own business.
Look who's talking. Shouldn't you be working?
How can I if you keep distracting me with that face of yours?
Oh, that was mean.
You still don't get it, do you? Take back what you said.
Look at him. He's angry with you.
Piss off, Jack. Nobody gives a fuck what you want. Apprentice.
J'aurais peut-être dû choisir ça pour aller là en fait.
Ah, locked. You are not much better than him.
What did I do?
Yeah, leave him out of it.
You're even worse, you dwarf.
Whoa!
Why are you picking on us?
Your brother was right, you are.
Shut up.
You shut up.
It's blocked. I have to go in through the front. Great friends you have here, Alfred.
Just because you don't have any.
Il faut que j'aille à Winchester. Parce que ça, le marché.
Are you all right? Is something troubling you?
The Priory does not have the money to pay the workers early. Not even if we sell all our wool at the fleece fair in CHAINE.
Oh, that is a problem.
Of course that's a problem. Jack, please.
What's wrong?
Fulling the wool is hard work, isn't it?
Back-breaking. That's why we don't have much cloth to sell. At least they sell well. Why do you ask?
I thought I had an idea. Maybe not.
Porte de la cuisine, porte du cloître, ça m'est allé.
Once the west side and its towers rise above the Priory, it'll be even more impressive. Only a few more years. What I'd give to build at least one of the towers.
Derrière. Alors, qu'est-ce que j'ai loupé?
How can I focus on my corbel if I always have new ideas? I will build a fulling mill. Not just yet, but soon.
Mais bientôt, d'accord. Ah putain, je sens qu'il grésille là. Là on peut pas partir. Non, j'ai pas la possibilité de partir.
No. She would just tell me not to pick a fight. I should probably continue working.
Probably. Don't look so sad, Cub. We'll talk in the evening.
No, I should tell Aliena about the book instead.
Ah oui, ok. Aliena, oui. Allez, chut. Zut.
That won't help get the book from Winchester. I'm sure Ali will know what to do.
D'accord, et vu qu'on peut pas y aller, on fait comment? Ouais. J'ai toujours les fourmis.
Alfred? What? Bah! Hey! You're never gonna be a mason. You will end up hung in shiring. Like your father, the thief.
What did you say?
Oh, he doesn't know.
We heard it in a tavern. Your father was a thief. They hanged him. Are you gonna cry now?
Oh, here comes the waterworks.
At least I'm no fat pig and no damn ugly monk.
Piss off, you bastard.
And don't steal anything on your way out.
Oh oui, on sait que son père elle a volé quelque chose. Voilà, on l'a accusé faussement d'avoir volé.
Will you apologize now?
For what?
Yeah, for what?
How about you do some work around it? If you go on like this...
Hey!
Ouais. Je sais pitre. Là, on peut pas y aller.
I better not get too close.
I just don't see how you can possibly regain our trust.
Je sais pas pour revenir. Je peux rien y faire là, de toute façon.
Like heathens! You're not heathens, are you?
No, Friar.
Oh, you're not heathens. Then you should know better. We place our trust in you.
Ouais.
I better leave Philip out of this. Why are your monks allowed to walk around and contemplate, and I'm not? Listen to Tom and do as you are told. No, I should tell Aliena about the book instead.
Ouais, il me dit de travailler et Tom m'a dit que le travail était fini. Donc, donc je vois pas ce que je pourrais faire.
I should hurry and go back to work, or Tom will get mad at me again.
Ouais, il y a un souci, là. Ça bug ou quoi là? Ah, attends, merde, j'aurais pu viser l'aura peut-être avec le...
No, I'd better not use that for target practice.
C'est pas le mur que je voulais viser, hein. Enfin bon.
I can never get the expression right. That's not humility, sorrow, and dignity. It looks surprised. A surprised Corbel. Useless. I'm done for now. I just can't.
Il veut pas, donc je vois pas ce que je pourrais faire comme travail là. Franchement, qu'est-ce que j'ai loupé? Là, on parlait de Nidgap là, machin. Crypte.
Hey.
Il rit de plus en plus. Il rit moins ce qu'il a fait.
I need to do better than that.
Ça déconne encore là. À chaque fois, il va falloir...
Ah, missed.
Non.
Damn it. I need to do better than that.
J'ai pas eu là.
Ah, missed.
Oh, puis merde, ça m'énerve.
Damn it.
Puis Ali, je sais pas où aller. Là, je suis allé. Là, je suis allé. Là aussi. Là aussi. Là aussi. Martha, Jonathan.
Oh, hello again. Didn't you want to talk to Aliena?
Maybe. Aliena went home.
Could be. I know she's expecting a visitor.
I need to go.
See you around, Jack.
Come on, Jonathan. Let's tell Ali what I found out.
Ça va pas marcher tout à l'heure, pourtant j'avais mes bouquins. C'est un gros matou, ça.
It's about time Stephen kicked those bastards out of Lincoln Castle. About damn time.
The whole of England is strangled by new taxes and torn apart by this senseless quarrelling.
You're right, of course, Lady Aliena. Wise words, like your father's.
It's just Aliena.
No, it is not. Your father was the Earl of Shiring. I will fight for King Stephen to restore his title for the son you will one day bear.
I know I agreed that you'd fight for the king in my name, but must it always be such a costly undertaking?
I want to die while fucking, not because I went to battle carrying a blunt sword.
If you die, it will be because you've drunk yourself to death.
That may very well be, my lady.
Oh, now you broke it, Jonathan.
There's someone at the door. I'll be right back.
Oh. Go play.
Jack.
Hey.
So,
Yes.
what brings you here?
Do you have a visitor?
Are you jealous?
Everything all right there?
Yes, it will just take a minute. Sorry, Sir Catface is waiting. He has to ride back to Shiring soon.
Ah, I see. All right. I just wanted to tell you that I found out about the book.
What book? Oh, Ovid. You were still looking for that.
Of course. Why wouldn't I?
I don't know. It just feels like there are so many problems right now at the construction site. That reminds me. Could you tell Philip that I've come up with an idea how he can pay the workers?
Oh. How?
I'll buy up all of his wool and sell it on the fleece fair myself. But I need to go to Shiring first and get the money.
All right. I'll tell him. By the way, they have a copy of the Amores in Winchester.
Oh? I think I know someone who might be able to get it. But first we need to make sure Philip gets his money and talks to Percy.
Who?
Percy Hamley, the Earl.
Percy Hamley the cunt, and his wife the bastard. Ah, bastards, all of them.
I think...
Ah, all right. See you later, Jack?
Of course.
Bastards.
You're gonna have to forget that word, really.
Now, let us return to the important matters here.
That was important.
Robert of Gloucester is advancing on Lincoln right now, that bastard. Tomorrow, we will ride from Shiring. And what I need from you, my lady, is money for a new sword and a gambeson. I am getting fatter by the day.
Is this leading anywhere, Sir Catface? You've been doing this for months now, and have you ever talked to the king about my title? About Shiring?
Not yet. But he and I have fought side by side. I'm damn sure the king knows my name by now. And your time will come, Lady Aliena. Trust me.
Oh, all right. I will meet you in Shiring, and I'll bring the money.
Bonjour Unski. Alors, je vais relancer le stream. Ok, voilà, moi aussi de retour. Donc on va voir Philippe. Bon.
Father Philip. Yes? Aliena says you can pay your workers. She has enough money to buy up all the Priory's wool and sell it in Shiring. And that way, you get your money earlier.
Really?
But you have to accompany her to Shiring. She has to fetch the money first.
The sooner the better. I have to talk to Percy Hamley anyway. Thank you, Jack. Now you better get back to work.
Ah, ça recommence le son.
Tom wanted to talk to you.
Ah.
Alors, Tom voulait me parler. Se mettre au travail.
Yeah, if I talk to Tom now, he'll insist I stay at the construction site and work. Am I really done out here?
Ouais. Il y avait Alfred, mais je vois pas.
What?
Come here, please. You wanted to finish your call bill, and I let you. Instead, you pick another fight with Alfred. You mock him in front of others because he can't read. You throw ants at him. And don't tell me he started it, because everyone else told me you started the fight. Sub-Prior Remy just told me you disturbed the monks in the scriptorium.
Philip told me to practice reading.
The Bible, not the kind of book you were looking for. Then you go and waste your time in the cemetery and the market, and in the kitchen, and chatting to the Fullers.
I made a balm for them. I wanted to help them.
You should have been working instead. Don't you know how close we are to shutting down the construction? If I'd not planned ahead, it would all be over now. But how am I to plan ahead if I can't rely on you, Jack?
What? Watch out! Whoa.
Are you all right?
Yes.
Up here! Hey, hurry up, quick!
What's going on here?
Your son thinks I dropped the stones.
You were the one who pulled them up, weren't you?
Of course. That is my job.
He was probably angry because he might not get paid.
Alfred, stop it.
What?
Peter, what happened?
I'm not sure, but there was a monk. He was wearing a black robe, and when he saw me looking at him, he ran away. Maybe it was him.
A black robe? Are you saying this was my fault?
No. I'm sure I didn't recognize him. He wasn't from here.
No. Peter dropped the stone and doesn't want to admit it.
I assure you, a monk would never do such a thing.
I don't believe him.
Ah, putain.
I saw a monk in black, in the market.
Oh, did you? I was there too when you were. Tell us, what did he do when you saw him?
He broke a big jug.
That wasn't a monk. I was there. That never happened.
Maybe I remembered it wrong.
Jack, take the rest of the day off. I don't want you two to get into another fight.
What about the monk?
We don't know that there was a monk.
Accidents happen. We'll check all the ropes to make sure there won't be another one.
Lettre datée de février de l'an de grâce 1141. Mon cher Philippe, ça fait trop longtemps que nous avons parlé. Pour être franc, je ne veux pas écrire grand chose car tous les scripts de contrebas sont toujours secrets. Je me souviens nous avons vu au jour de l'an, nous avons parlé du monde de la politique. Maintenant que quelques années ont passé et que le conflit entre mon comte et Stéphane fait toujours rage, je comprends que tu as choisi la vie monacale, c'est que dans la politique est toujours à l'origine des plus souffrances.
Excuse me, Philip? Philip?
I'm sorry.
Is everything all right?
I was just thinking about my brother. What is it?
Aliena is ready to go to Shiring with you.
Then I must not keep her waiting.
As we rode, Aliena expressed relief that Percy Hamley held court in Shiring Town during the Fleece Fair, and not in her father's castle. I had not yet confessed to Aliena that I blamed myself for her father's fate. I felt the guilt and shame starting to rise when we came to a...
Philip stopped to talk to the peasants, and so did I. Of course he couldn't pass by people in need of help. Not even when he was on his way to try and save Kingsbridge from another attack by the Hamleys. Two of the peasants broke into tears and begged for food. Philip was mortified. They said they were from Wigley. They had illegally erected a mill and hadn't paid taxes to the Earl of Shiring for grinding flour. I bit my lip when they mentioned the title that used to belong to my father. As punishment, the Earl had destroyed their mill. Philip seemed unsure what to say about Percy Hamley's punishment for these peasants. I was less hesitant. I asked why they'd built an illegal mill. The peasants told us that milling taxes had doubled in their village. The peasants shouted and cried that the Earl had also burnt their fields, destroyed their houses, and taken their livestock from them. A few of them had even been killed. Philip told them to go to Kingsbridge for food. As we rode on, he said nothing. Maybe he had begun to lose hope that he would ever solve his problems with the Earl in Shiring.
I had never trusted the Hamleys, but it seemed I had grown careless over the years. They had thus far kept their word to King Stephen, but now I felt I should have known that they would eventually break it. As I was thinking these grim thoughts, we passed by a gallows with two men dangling by their necks. An old woman stood by one of the corpses and snarled at us.
The old woman looked at us like a cornered animal. Philip demanded to know what had happened. She cackled and shook her head. She continued looking through the dead men's clothes. She'd already taken off their shoes and found a couple of coins on one of the corpses. Only now... I confronted the old woman and called her a thief. The old woman cackled and said there is nothing wrong in taking from dead thieves. When Philip told her it was still a sin, she became serious and gave him the coins. She told him that these men were poachers who were caught by the Earl's men hunting in his...
Aliena rode by my side without knowing that I had long been responsible for her family's fate. Ever since I had made the mistake of trusting Waileran by God. I felt like a fly in a cobweb. Every move I made. But then I heard Aliena as she sped past me. "Shiring," she exclaimed.
Ah, est-ce que je peux sauvegarder là? Non. Chapitre 11? Ah, j'étais au chapitre 10. Lol. Je crois que j'étais au chapitre 9, moi.
This is him.
A face like that never changes. If anyone can get you an audience with the Earl, it's Sheriff Eustace.
I hope Percy Hamley will show more understanding with us than he did with the people of Wigley. I'm concerned what kind of man Percy Hamley must have become to kill people for mere poaching. Good day, Sheriff. I must talk to the Earl. It's a legal matter of utmost urgency.
Get in line, monk.
Are they all waiting to see him?
What did you expect on court day, monk?
I fear this is going to take a while.
I'll go look for Sir
Je vais
Catface.
sauvegarder et relancer le jeu.
Seeing that he's going into battle, he needs equipment.
In the meantime, let's hope I can persuade the Earl to rethink this breach of our agreement.
I'll talk to Meg about the sales of the Priory's wool as well. We will find a way to keep the cathedral's construction going, Philip, with or without the stone and timber they took from us.
We must.
Ok, il y a une seule monnaie. Donc là, je vais pouvoir... Ah non, je peux pas partir. Normalement, il y a une sauvegarde. Ah bah... Alors, je reviens. Je relance le jeu et je reviens. D'ici quelques instants. Pendant ce temps-là, je fais une petite pause. Donc on était au chapitre 11 en fait, 10, 11 et pas... Et pas... On va reprendre en espérant que ça fonctionne mieux. Bon, ça le refait. Ça le remet.
Revenge,
Ah.
for the kingdom of heaven is upon us. As it is
Alors, qu'est-ce que je
written
dois
in the
faire?
book of Matthew.
On m'a demandé de l'argent, mais où peut-il bien être?
Things are taking place that will lead our generation to an end.
Good quality.
Non, le son est toujours pareil, ça grésille.
The signs are all around us.
You're trying to rip me off.
Let us work out a compromise.
Good to see you, Meg. I'm here to collect the money we've made so
Oh
far.
là là,
Excuse me. We were in the middle of something.
What's the problem?
Even you merchants have become thieves. What a rotten place this has become.
He ordered the cartload of wool weeks ago, but now he refuses to pay the price we'd agreed upon.
Let's think about why the prices are so high this year.
So you can put more money into your pockets?
Actually, the Earl has raised all fees. It costs more to pass the gate, to set up shop, to get a license, and to trade.
I suppose. But the price is not as was agreed.
Did you use a tally to record the price?
But, are you with the sheriff? Just who are you, woman?
I am the owner of this business.
Oh.
Here's our half, Aliena.
Now, would you kindly hand me your part of the tally? There are more notches on our part.
2 pieces, 2 different prices.
Granted, adding notches to our part would have been much easier.
Aha! You're admitting it.
But the area with missing notches is thinner than the rest.
You're right. It looks like something was carved off.
What? Are you saying I'm a fraud?
Look, times are hard for all of us. I won't report you to the sheriff.
This wool will not make enough cloth for all of my master's servants' clothes. Let alone all the shirts he wants for himself.
Whoever pays servants and wants to wear many shirts should be able to pay the price for quality wool like this.
Quality? Yes, but it is not high quality. Now that you mention it, I see it. I cannot pay that much money for bad wool like this.
Now he's doubting the quality.
Fine. Then let me prove the quality of my wool.
Just you try. Outrageous.
Let's negotiate.
Oui, ouais, pour que... elle est là.
I'll take my business elsewhere.
You won't find a better price.
I'll find an expert and prove it.
I'm waiting. That's not the price we agreed on.
It is what we agreed on.
3.
Both of us.
3. Not just gonna give him away for free.
Daylight robbery.
We agreed on the
I thought you had
price.
more to spare than that.
And a pig eat
I'm
half
taking
of
my
crops.
business elsewhere.
Our food is rotting. Our animals dying. Our homes crumbling.
Alors, forgeron, fille pourtant de la viande. Vendeur de pain, moine, marchand flamand.
Aren't you tired of Christian art? Their sad faces and dull colours are always giving me a foul mood, just like this town.
I agree. I'd prefer to see lush paintings of the fine things in life.
Excuse me, would you care to give me your opinion on the quality of this wool?
Of course. Please, show us.
Oh, how wonderfully soft.
And what thorough scouring. There isn't a hint of dirt or grease.
The fibre is exceptionally fine, and the colour is even and light.
Suitable for high-quality garments.
I'm glad you think so too. Would you be so kind as to confirm this to a customer of mine, should the need arise?
Of course. Just send them our way.
With all these taxes and the shrinking markets, I wasn't sure whether visiting shiring would still be worth it. But for that quality of wool, I'll say it is.
Ok.
How many of you have fallen from grace, seduced by hell's demons?
First you say one thing, and then you say another. Is this how you treat all your customers?
There are Flemish merchants just a few streets away. They were very interested in my wool, and they would be delighted to confirm its quality to you.
Anyone can let their friends lie for them.
Vendre aux marchands flamands organisés.
Then we'll leave it to the people. We'll sell the wool at the afternoon auctions. That way it fetches a fair price for certain.
No, wait. Maybe we can negotiate. My master would not want me to leave here with empty hands.
Competing with foreigners and nobility is no trifle. They're relentless and have deep pockets.
Aliena.
But if you prefer to take your chances...
No, wait. I'm taking the wool, all right.
I don't want to ruin you.
My master can afford it, he just doesn't want to. And he has a temper. God damn it. You show no mercy, do you?
A pleasure doing business with you.
Je sais pas si ouais, prends.
Next time he'll buy elsewhere, I'm afraid. A good merchant always strives for a deal that feels like a victory for both sides. Remember that.
We don't need customers like him, and we have our money.
Yes, and you have my thanks.
One more thing. Could you try to get Ovid's Amores for me when you travel to Winchester? It's a book.
Yes, I can ask Brother Theobald. His book collection is more comprehensive than the church would like.
Then he'll be the right one to ask. Thank you.
No problem at all.
Ok. Je sais pas si je vais continuer, peut-être un petit peu. Mais au prochain enregistrement, je vais arrêter parce que c'est un souci de...
How's your family?
My father caught a cold.
The wilting of shiring is an omen of the things to come.
Here.
Thank you. It should be enough to keep our workers around until I have solved our problems with Percy Hamley. But Tom said that without stone and timber, we will have to stop construction in a month.
You must speak to the Earl. I still have to give Sir Catface his money. But then I'll come and wait with you.
From the looks of it, I'll be standing here for quite a while.
Ok, alors, si on m'a demandé d'argent, mais oui, tu peux pénétrer. Est-ce qu'il serait pas à la taverne? S'il y a une taverne.
And our Earl will be the new apostle to lead us to salvation when the end comes.
Voilà, fille pourtant, forgeron, vendeur de pain ou de pême, moine et marchand, Saint-Georges. Il n'y a pas une auberge là dans le coin?
I don't have any business in there now.
D'accord. Porte nord. Porte est.
Would you be free for a sales discussion later today?
Ah, Lady Aliena, for you I will always find time.
I've heard business is slow.
Not for me it isn't. Plenty of knights need my services. His men have cleaned up well, I'd say. It suits me just fine that the Earl has swept the criminals off the streets. And those complaining about money and fees were never my customers or my friends.
What are you carrying there?
Not for sale. Or eating. Don't steal! Go away!
Oh, I didn't mean to upset you.
Oh.
D'accord.
The remains of Waileran's castle.
D'accord. Palais de l'évêque.
The Bishop's Palace.
T'as besoin de faire tout ça pour me dire ça? Quitter Shiring. Rue. Ah, d'accord, c'est juste pour faire le tour en fait. Route. Marcher, une allée. D'accord, juste pour faire ça, d'accord. On va demander de l'argent, mais où peut-il bien être? Oui, mais je voudrais même savoir.
Have you seen a group of knights?
I'm not sure. I saw so many people today.
It's all right. Have you seen Sir Catface and his knights?
They came by and looked at a few swords, but they didn't mention where they were going.
D'accord, ça m'arrange, tout à fait.
Have you heard of Sir Catface, the knight?
Whoever that is, he surely hasn't bought bread today. Why don't you ask the sheriff? He seems to have his eye on everyone.
Have you seen a group of knights led by a man named Sir Catface?
No, we just arrived and headed straight for the church.
Ah, still, thank you.
Bon, on va essayer les marchands.
Have you seen a group of knights led by a man named Sir Catface?
A group of knights, you say?
Are they perhaps interested in buying linen for a new gambeson?
They might, but I need to find them first.
We shall be on the lookout then.
He doesn't seem to be here. No, he's not here. He doesn't seem to be here. No, he's not here.
Alors là...
He doesn't seem to be here.
D'accord. Alors là, je vois pas où il pourrait être. Marcher, marcher, sortir. Là. Là, j'ai raté. Ouais, parce que là, ça indique ici, mais on peut pas... Ah. Quitter CHAINE, peut-être.
No, I'm not leaving without Philip.
D'accord. Ah, peut-être qu'il faut faire ça plus tard, alors. Chercher Philippe, machin, plus tard. Parce que ça se trouve, il est là ou dehors, à l'extérieur, parce que je vois pas où.
Same as my wife.
Oh, how am I supposed to keep a family warm and fed like this? It's all too expensive.
Fabrics, good fabrics. Get them before the Earl does.
The fleeces used to be bigger.
Is Sir Catface ready for the battle?
I still need to give him money for his equipment.
By all means. I might have to wait here until Kingdom Come.
Ouais.
If they hadn't replaced Father, I could have helped them. Good day, Sheriff. Will these people have to wait much longer?
If you have a complaint, talk to the Earl.
I don't think he even recognizes me anymore.
J'ai pas envie de lui parler de ça. Ouais.
But we are not lost.
That's not him.
Non, mais je me dis bien que c'est pas lui. Mais je vois pas où ça pourrait être. Il y a un truc que je dois faire, mais je sais pas quoi. Il reste l'argent, mais il est pas pour moi. Ouais, et je vois pas du tout ce que je dois faire.
As it is written in the book of Matthew.
Est-ce que ça, je vais utiliser sur tout ça, sur les pièces, d'accord.
Maybe I should start painting. I'm thinking...
At least you could take...
Excuse me, do you know if something happened in Shiring? I know we suffer because of the war, but the town never used to seem this grim and hopeless.
No, we wouldn't know. We are but... And a saint who'll... And my eyes. But yes, we heard the Earl is punishing his people.
I heard so too.
Can I interest you in some horse braid?
Is that the only kind you have here?
It's the only one that hasn't gone green yet, I think.
If you sell green bread, your customers will get sick and you'll get into trouble.
What? Are you with the sheriff?
No, don't worry.
Don't worry, very happy. Là, ça, on est déjà allé. Ça, j'ai déjà fait. Ah, le quartier des tavernes. Ouais, j'avais pas vu ça, tiens. Donc il doit être là, le cabinet des tavernes. C'est ça que je cherchais tout à l'heure.
The soul lights up. Inspirations flicker.
The soul lights up. Inspirations flicker.
No need to ask. There they are.
Nectar, left the soul on high, with its heavenly ichor.
Today, we ride for Lincoln. The drinks are on me. Taverner, another round for the whole place.
You're the best, Gilbert. It's Sir Catface. Nonsense. We're all brothers, right?
Indeed we are.
Wonderful. Brothers in arms we are.
And here I thought you needed my money for new armor.
Oh, I do. What's a knight without a mighty sword? I saw Alonso's when he was bathing in a river.
Dios mío.
All jokes aside, with men-at-arms so well equipped, how can I face King Stephen with anything less?
And inferior armor may cost him his life.
Only the best for the best.
And how much do you need?
I need enough for armor, weapons, provisions, and other odd expenses.
No. How much is necessary?
None of it is necessary. We will fight naked to shock our enemy into submission. Do you want William Hamley to become Earl of Shiring, or your son?
What kind of question is that? If we're lucky, then he will never return from the Holy Land.
He already did.
What?
It had been a short battle. Robert of Gloucester's men had lost. At first, I wasn't sure who that knight was. He wore the cross. He must be a crusader, I thought.
No. Don't do it. Please. Have mercy. By God, please. Shh. Don't.
Then I heard our king calling out his name.
William Hamley, join me. We ride.
I didn't want to upset you.
You what?
We owe it to everyone to put this monster down. Not only to your father. William Hamley is a madman.
Mind your tongue. You speak of the son of the Earl of Shiring.
I pledged my loyalty to Bartholomew and his family, and there it shall remain. Percy Hamley has no right calling himself Earl. The son of Lady Aliena will be the heir to Shiring.
Bartholomew went against our king and lost his title and his lands. It's not wise to place your swords to a dead traitor.
What did you just say?
Not easy.
You backstabbing turncoat.
Calm down. Do you want to slaughter each other and help the enemy?
Accusing me of treason. You're most loyal man-at-arms.
It's me or the Hamleys. Pick a goddamn side.
You disparage me for saying the truth. I've always been your most loyal man-at-arms.
Obviously, they have no idea how to settle a conflict without a fight.
Inactions may be, but your words tell a different story.
I'm just trying to keep you grounded.
Do they often fight like that?
Ah, they're both very proud. Give them a few days, they'll get tired.
They don't have that long.
How dare you defend that backstabber Percy Hamley?
Obviously,
and
they
his
have no
blonde
idea how to
bastard of
settle a
son?
conflict without a fight.
Percy Hamley's title is a fact, not an opinion.
It is not, and he does not deserve it.
I've collected our earnings, Sir Catface.
Ah, finally someone I can rely on.
Can't believe this.
I'm sorry, but I can't let you go into war arguing like this.
We're gonna go either way.
This is not about who deserves what. The king appointed him. You should come to terms with that fact.
What did you just say?
Il manque la traduction là.
Oh no.
I'd rather talk to my horse than listen to your insults.
I've collected our earnings, Sir Catface.
Ah, finally someone I can rely on.
Can't believe this.
I'm sorry, but I can't let you go into war arguing like this.
We're gonna go either way.
Very mature.
An apology would solve this.
I'm sorry. You see? There's nothing to it.
I said nothing wrong.
I've collected our earnings, Sir Catface.
Ah, finally someone I can rely on.
Can't believe this.
Allez.
I'm sorry, but I can't let you go into war arguing like this.
We're gonna go either way.
Do you want to say something?
I've collected
No,
our
I
earnings,
don't.
Sir Catface.
Ah, finally someone I can rely on.
Can't believe this.
I don't have time to settle your fights for you. You're two adult men. Act like it.
It's just a little roughhousing. Don't worry about it.
Here.
Finally. I mean, thank you, Lady Aliena. It'll do.
What is all this good for? Why are you putting yourself in danger?
For you. It was your father's wish that you take back the earldom from Percy Hamley.
I see. I wish you the best of luck. I'll be at the marketplace with Philip.
And make more money, I reckon.
And again, you think money solves everything.
It's for guests only.
Well, sure keeps you around.
You think I do this for money? I don't have to put up with this.
Oh, please don't
It keeps
talk
on
like
happening.
this. You're making it
You know
worse.
that,
I
Simon.
have to give money to my knight.
One moment he trusts us blindly, and the next he throws a tantrum.
I don't
I
want to
hope I
doubt
won't
you,
need
lad.
to carry
You're
a
just
shield.
giving me plenty reason to.
The
I have
taverner
better
makes
offers,
money with
you
each
know.
tankard he sells.
I'm staying out of loyalty. But it seems like you don't believe me.
How's business?
I do.
I will, as soon as I can see it.
Well, at least you still have your regulars.
Even in bad times, people drink. The Earl of Shiren has imposed new laws and tax.
D'accord.
What's your secret to success? You know, running a tavern.
People will give their last shirt for pleasant distractions. Especially when they have a lot they want to be distracted from.
The fleeces used to be bigger.
And that's not because it rains.
Got to make up for those taxes somehow.
Open your eyes! The
Have you
signs
finished
are
your
all
business?
around us.
Yes.
Glad to hear it.
Philip, I now understand why our market at Kingsbridge has had more visitors lately. Shiring isn't what it used to be. Steep taxes and strict laws have taken their toll on the town.
Is that so?
These merchants would give anything to do their business at another fleece fair, but there's none nearby. They need a place with fair taxes, one that can put those taxes to good use.
Are you thinking of a fleece fair in Kingsbridge?
Call in the monk and the woman he's with.
You, impatient monk. It's your turn. The girl, too.
Me? What? Did you want me to come with you?
No. We're not first in line, are we?
Well, lucky you, then. Get moving.
Philip of Gwynedd, Prior of Kingsbridge. The Earl of Shiring.
Thank you for hearing me, old Percy. Please allow me to introduce my friend, Aliena of Kingsbridge.
I knew it was you. Oh, it doesn't sound like you missed me.
I demand to talk to the Earl of Shiring. He has broken his word.
You are talking to the Earl of Shiring.
Bishop Waleran?
The enemies of this earldom have taken Percy Hamley from our midst.
Mother! Ils ont été empoisonnés, oui.
Do you consider yourself a friend of the earldom of Shiring, Philip?
Friend? That damned monk is drinking the blood of my earldom!
It is not for us to damn them, Lord William. But judge them we must.
What you are doing to the people of Shiring is shameful.
Your father would have done well to teach you respect.
The monk's a thief and so are you. And I don't take as kindly to thieves as my father did. Shiring will change.
What crimes did we commit then?
The king has never licensed a market in Kingsbridge.
Your market is illegal, Philip.
You are stealing my taxes by allowing my people to trade in your sorry priory, and you disrespect my authority!
Is that true, Philip?
I will talk to the king about this.
You and your friends have always played by your own rules. But not anymore. Fracture for fracture, eye for eye, tooth for tooth. The days of Kingsbridge Cathedral are over.
Now leave. The next time I will show no mercy.
Ah bah tiens, on finit sur la fin du chapitre 11. Comme ça on aura fait 10 et 11. Oui mais vu que je peux pas sauvegarder là, je suis obligé de voir le début du chapitre 11.
I had assumed that as long as the market was held within the walls of the priory and the taxes supported the construction of our cathedral, Kingsbridge would need no market license. I had made a foolish mistake. Now I had no option but to call on King.
Est-ce qu'on peut sauvegarder maintenant? Ah bah oui. Voilà. On va sauvegarder là. Et on va se dire au revoir. Merci à tous d'avoir suivi ce petit épisode. Donc on aura fait le chapitre 10 et 11. Et dans 2 jours, on est jeudi. Non, donc lundi, on attaquera les 2 derniers chapitres. Ah non, non. Non, 12. Les avant-derniers chapitres, parce qu'il y en a 14 en tout, non? 8 à 14. Et on achète. Ouais. Presque la fin en fait. Mercredi, je pense que ce sera fini le livre 2. Merci à tous d'avoir suivi ce live. Et je vous donne rendez-vous au prochain. Merci à tous. Au revoir.